bunch of studs that they continue to bring in thanks to their head coach and David Shaw, who joins us right now on Pac-12 Network. Coach, all right, tell me what this is like for you, because you basically signed your entire class early signing period. This is year 2 now that we get a sense of what it's like with these new rules. What do you make of what's happening with college football with regard to this system?
It's so weird. It's so weird to wake up on a Wednesday morning, a signing day morning, and we're not signing anybody, and we do our due diligence on the next class and go through a lot of things, but it's a different world, and I got to commend our staff for making this adjustment, because I know you guys know this, not everybody knows this out there. We operate completely different than everybody else. In order to get an entire class signed by December, most of these guys got admitted this summer, which means their junior year they had to take those AP classes, they had to retake those tests over and over again, work on the applications over the summer. When a lot of guys are just hanging out, having a good time, our guys were working, and the recruiting process, so many other places just talk about how much they love you. For us, we talk about how much you got to do for us to get admitted. And these guys did the work. They worked extremely hard, got admitted, and I'm really excited with this class.
Coach, I know looking back at last season, maybe everything didn't work exactly according to plan, because you guys are always in it for the Pac-12 title. But is there a part of you that kind of thinks that maybe that pain might lead to some long-term success? Because you've now shown everybody that you have the ability to chuck the ball around the yard. And if you can get back to, getting guys healthy and being able to grind people out, that now you might have the most balanced attack that you've ever had on offense?
Yeah, last year, it's the most injuries we've had in a long time. And I commend our team, I commend our coaches for continuing to fight back and work in order to get back in. And we lost 4 games, and all 4 of those games were within 1 score in the fourth quarter. We weren't able to pull those 4 out, but our guys never, ever backed off. And that's our mentality here, is we're going to fight and scrap to the very end. If we can stay healthy, if we can make a few more plays on offense, defense, special teams, we'll be where we want to be.
Coach Austin Jones, Northern California running back. He reminds me a little bit of Tyler Gaffney. I'm curious how you see him fitting into the plans for you guys.
Yeah, our 2 running backs in this class, I'm so excited about these guys. When you watch them, they're both physical, they're both game breakers, they both break tackles, they're both great kids. Austin, kind of a local guy, being here in the Bay Area, but really moved here from a distance. But he's just one of those guys that is physical, he runs hard, he catches the ball in the backfield, he's unselfish, he'll pass protect. He's just one of those guys and that seems to do everything right.
I'd love to ask you about Walter Rouse. Did some digging on him, and to me, he's so impressive. I'm curious what it's like when you hear about a young man he seems like he's got such a plan. He wants to be, I believe, a, quote, cardiothoracic surgeon, to be exact, is what he said. And he also even created a vision board about what he wanted to do with his life, and met Condoleezza Rice on his visit. I mean, what is it like to be a head coach and then see somebody that size with that ability know they're coming to your program?
Honestly, it just doesn't get old. To be here and have... and we knew this when we came with Coach Harbaugh. If we can build this thing the right way and do the right things, as much as we'll be looking for guys, those guys are going to be looking for us. And Walter's a perfect example of that. Whereas for what he wanted to accomplish in his life, Stanford was one of the very few places where he could accomplish everything. And his recruiting was crazy. It started off really small and then really blew up once everybody saw his length, his athleticism. He's a great human being with a big smile, but on the field he's nasty and physical. His upside is as high as you can possibly get. And at the same time, he wants to be a surgeon, a cardiothoracic surgeon. He wants to do great things on and off the football field. So after a while, for him and his family, this is just the perfect fit for him.
Coach, I know you touched on how unique some of the players that you have on your roster and the stories that they bring to your team, and it is different. You started off and you talked a little bit about just how different it is at Stanford with regard to getting these players here, all the extra tests that they have to take and filling out the applications and the whole thing. You ever worried about some of these guys just getting burned out before they even get to the farm?
Not at all.
Okay.
Not at all. We are a destination location. People strive and try extremely hard to get here. Athletes, non-athletes, this is a place that they want to be. And we like to say, being a Stanford alum, one of our best sayings is the hardest thing about Stanford is getting in. Once you do the work to get admitted, the people here, yes, they will challenge you, but at the same time, they want you to be successful. You'll find people reaching out to help you. not just in classes, but help you beyond Stanford, help you get internships in the summer, and really help set you up for beyond Stanford. So I don't worry much about burnout at all. I think these people and their families provide a platform that allows them to work hard to get here. And while they're here, we ask them to work even harder, knowing that the benefits down the road are worth it.
All right, Coach, appreciate you stopping by with us and giving us a little bit of time here. Best of luck this upcoming season.
Thanks, guys.